You are worth it. Worth is a video-based mental health and substance use program.
Why do you think students struggle with school?
Mainly, I think if you have a negative mindset about school's dumb, and I think that if I have all this work in school and I'm not gonna show up to school today, I'm gonna skip, you're going to struggle in school. So yeah.
I think just for me, my attention span's terrible. So just sitting in class for an hour and 15 minutes at a time is really difficult. And being in that building for almost 7 hours is really hard for me. And just sitting there having to sit still is just difficult.
I think that just waking up super early in the morning and then going to your first class, and even if you have a test first block, it's really hard to remember all that stuff, especially if you're up early or late the night before. And I also just think that 8 classes, especially finals week and stuff, preparing yourself for all those tests is a lot of stress. I mean, no one really likes stress, and I think that's part of the reason why they struggle as much as they do.
I feel like some students don't relate to what is being taught, and they have a hard time understanding it because they would rather worry about something else and they not care about what is being taught. So
Also, with what Hayden said about staying up late and stuff, it's also with sports. We have so much sports and extracurriculars after school that can go till past 9 o'clock at night. And then we have to go home and finish our homework, write essays that are due at midnight or something.
I also feel the people saying I'm never gonna need this in the real world, so why would I do this now? I feel that's a big issue too, which, I mean, most of the stuff that they are saying, in my opinion, some of the stuff that you learn in math, not always you're ever gonna need. And so that's part of the problem too, but yeah, just stuff like that. When do you usually go to bed? Do you prefer to be up early or late? It depends. So if the next day I have something I have to be up early in the morning, usually I go to bed around 10:30, 11ish. But if I don't have anything the next day, probably midnight, 12:30. And then usually the next morning, I've never really slept in my entire life. So I've always been up at 8 or 7 in the morning. So it's not really hard for me to wake up for stuff like that. But yeah.
I tend to go to bed pretty late and it ends up costing me, but because in the summer we have a bunch of stuff for sports, so we always are waking up pretty early, so you get better about going to bed earlier.
I usually go to bed 10:30 to 11 like Hayden, just depending on what I have in the morning, just depending on how tired I am at the moment. And then if I don't have anything, I'll stay up later.
Yeah, I mean, if it's work, I'll go to bed at 8 to 10, but I mean, if it's not work, then I'll go to bed at 10 to 12, but I don't stay up super late. I mean, that's pretty late, but I still, not the 8 part, but it's still super late. But for waking up, I sleep in really badly. I can wake up at 3 p.m. And if it's a work day, I'll wake up at 10 or 8. So.
How has social media affected you positively or negatively? I feel like it has been in both, because it has made us be on our phones a lot more than say 10 years ago. But it is also a good thing because it can be used to reach a lot of people and put out a lot of good things and stuff.
I think that it's more a negative effect. Even though I'm on it a lot of the stuff I see is and it creates me to be on my phone all the time, and which is not good. And it also makes you feel you need to act a certain way, look a certain way, stuff like that. And that's not usually good. But there is some positive aspects, seeing your friends, what they're doing, being able to text them more freely about stuff, and having resources to how to like communicate with your boss from work and stuff like that. So it's all good.
Yeah, I think both, like Hayden said, just connecting with people, and then also like if you see something like bad, it can like affect you really negatively. If it's like something personal against you or just anything like negative. There's a lot of negative stuff out there.
I feel like with having social media, it makes me feel like a lot more dumb. And I just feel like I need that constant use of social media. And also on top of that, like if I'm feeling bored or I want to get out of a conversation, or if I feel like I'm not in a conversation that I want to be, or like in an area I want to be, I just go to my phone. Like instead of walking away, I just go to my phone or something. It's because of that, like doom scrolling and all of that, but it's not a healthy coping skill. Instead of like calming down and walking away, I just go to my phone, and that just pushes down those feelings.
Make sure you have real conversations with the people around you as well, because you are worth it.